Hello and welcome back to the Special Educators Resource Room. I'm your host, Jennifer from Positively Learning, and I'm here to help you save time, hopefully reduce stress, and support you and your students in the best way possible. Now, I'm about to say something that might surprise you. Are templates no longer the ultimate time saver for special educators? Could there be something better? Stick with me. I promise templates aren't going anywhere. But today in this episode, we're going to be exploring a new tool and how it can take your time-saving game to the next level. Let's dive in. Hey, special educators. I'm Jennifer from Positively Learning. Welcome to the Special Educators Resource Room. If you're like me, you're always looking for ways to save time and streamline your work. That's why this podcast was created, to give you the systems and solutions you need to get your time back. Tune in for tips, tricks, and tools that will help you manage your workload and make the most of your time. Whether you're brand new or experienced, all are welcome in the Special Educators Resource Room. First off, let's give templates the praise they deserve. If you've been following me for a while, I have many podcast episodes all about templates. And several years ago, I coined a phrase that I still stand by. The phrase is plagiarize yourself. And what I mean by that is take a look at those reoccurring tasks that every special educator knows, whether it is preparing an IEP meeting agenda, sending out the invites, caregiver communication, IEP progress reports. You know the drill. There's a long list of reoccurring tasks. And my suggestion is to take the time to do each one of those tasks to the best of your abilities using all the guidelines that you are provided with, and then plagiarize yourself. Turn your work into a template that you can use over and over again. Templates can help you stay organized and consistent. You're not going to be scrambling, wondering, did I include this? Is everything in that present levels? Nope. You're using a template, which ensures that everything's in its proper place. Now, if you need help getting started on templates, I've done plenty of podcast episodes explaining how to set up systems and which templates I recommend starting with. So you can definitely check out episode 83 and 78, and I'll put those in the show notes. Now, here's where I'm going to rock the boat a little bit, because as much as I love templates, and I really do, there are times when I wish they could just do a little bit more. So that's what this episode's about. So let's switch gears a little bit. Now I want to talk about how we can incorporate using a custom GPT, AI, and then I want to bring it back to these templates and see how they can work together. I wish I could pause recording this podcast right now and take a quick poll to gauge how you're feeling about using AI, but I can't. So for now, I'm going to give you information so that you can make the right decision. Starting with, what is a custom GPT and how can it help you? A custom GPT is basically a personalized version of ChatGPT, and you can train it to handle specific tasks. It's like having a virtual assistant who already knows how you like things done. For example, a custom GPT can help you write communication emails, lesson plans tailored to specific skills, generate narratives for progress reports, draft goals, even brainstorm intervention strategies. And of course, it's not magic. You still need to review and tweak what it produces, but it can save you a ton of time by giving you a strong starting point. Before I share the steps to setting up your own custom GPT, it's important to note this feature is currently only available with the paid version of OpenAI's ChatGPT. If you don't have the paid version, though, please don't log off. I've got information for you too. The first step, whether you are setting up a custom GPT or whether you're using the free version, is to identify the reoccurring tasks you wish you had help with. Think of your drafts, your progress reports, your emails. This step is going to help you stay focused on the high impact areas. Now you can explore the free version of ChatGPT, open up the tool, and try out some prompts. For example, write a measurable IEP goal for improving reading comprehension for a second grade level. See how it performs and adjust your prompts to get better results. Now, if you want to use the paid option, you can create a custom GPT. Here are the steps to follow. Now, these steps are for the current version. They're always changing it. So if I say something's in the top left, it might be in the top right by the time you open it up. All right. So now you have signed up for the OpenAI's platform. You have invested the monthly fee. You want to open it up and look in the top left-hand corner where it says Explore GPTs and click on that. And when you click on that, you're going to see an option. Mine is in the top right corner for Create GPT. Here is where we're going to create a tailored version of ChatGPT that you can use for your reoccurring tasks. You can give this custom GPT a name and it will be there next time you log in your left-hand menu so you can use it over and over again. When you give it a name, you're going to have an option to make it public, to share it with a link, or to keep it private. And of course, let's keep it private. Now you can start setting up clear instructions. You can input examples of the types of content that you're going to need, whether it's support with writing goals or with email templates. There's also an option to upload knowledge files. So you can upload those templates that you've been reaching for again and again. Another time-saving feature when you configure your custom GPT is that you can give it conversation starters. So these are those prompts that you tend to use again and again. Instead of typing them in, you can feed them into your custom GPT and they will appear when you log in and you can just click on them. So for example, think of the sequence of steps that you repeat when you see the IEP meeting 2 weeks out. What emails do you send? Who do you communicate with? What paperwork do you start gathering? One of the conversation starters that you can set up is to make me a checklist for this meeting date. These steps are so helpful because they save time, because once trained, your custom GPT can produce drafts in seconds. It reduces your mental load. So instead of always feeling like you have to start from scratch, you'll have a good, solid starting point. And you can customize the output. With your GPT, it's going to start understanding your preferences, making its responses more tailored to your style. If the custom GPT option is feeling overwhelming, stick with the free ChatGPT. So now let's circle back and talk about how templates and AI can work together. So imagine you're using a template for a progress report and you're asking your custom GPT to help you fill in those details for your students. Or you're using AI to draft an email to everyone on your caseload and you're going to refine it with one of your favorite email templates. These tools aren't in competition. Think of them as teammates. Templates are going to provide the structure and the consistency, while AI offers you speed and flexibility. And hopefully, the combination will help your workload feel more manageable. Now, it's not perfect, so let's talk pros and cons. The pros of using AI with your templates is it's going to help you save time. It's going to help you handle those repetitive tasks. And it may boost creativity by offering fresh ideas. Now, the cons, of course, quality control. You always need to review and edit the output. Privacy concerns, being careful not to ever enter sensitive student information. And the learning curve. It can take a little bit of time to get comfortable with it. I need to share a quick anecdote. This is definitely one of those don't be me stories. I recently made a purchase, luckily a small one, and it was all of that copy and paste information that you could use to create a custom GPT. So I opened it up, I copy and pasted, and oh my goodness, it was such a waste of time. The results were awful because it didn't sound like me. I wasn't comfortable with the results. I would have been so much better off just doing it on my own. The learning curve is real. It just takes time. The more you use it and provide feedback on the output, the better it will get. So here's my advice. Start small. Experiment with non-sensitive tasks like brainstorming ideas or drafting general templates. See what works for you and build from there. If today's episode feels a little overwhelming, don't worry. You don't have to dive into AI right away or at all. You can start by listening to those earlier episodes on templates. It's episodes 83 and 78. They are packed with practical tips to help you get organized and save time. If you're ready to level up your template systems, I have a huge resource. It's a collection of all my favorite templates organized in one easy to access space. The templates are still going to be the backbone of any organized system, and I know that they're going to make a big difference for you. So I'll put links to the podcast episodes and the template bundle in the show notes. Be sure to check those out. Thanks for joining me today. And remember, you don't have to do it all on your own. With the right tools, you can simplify your workload and focus on what matters. So until next time, take care and keep doing the amazing work you're doing. I'll catch you next time in the Special Educators Resource Room. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'm dying to ask, what'd you think? Be sure to hit the follow or subscribe buttons so that you never miss an episode. You can find the show notes and links for everything mentioned in this episode at positivelylearningblog.com. See you next week for more special education solutions.